Audio Jungle.
Hello everyone, this is Al Kabir, the analyst, and today I'll be talking to Arizona Cardinals. Yes, the Arizona Cardinals pulled the choke job this season, but this is Al Kabir, the analyst. Alright, so I wanted to talk to Arizona Cardinals. Y'all not skipping me this time, no way. I've been doing my NFL updates. I've been doing the little things here and there. Had trouble with my computer. I was going to talk about the Arizona Cardinals by Sunday night or that Monday. I'm like, they choked away this season. I seen other content creators talk about the Arizona Cardinals, and what they was basically talking about was against the Rams. Just that game. No. I'm talking about all season. I'm talking about losing games against the Lions. I'm talking about losing games against the Patriots. I'm talking about falling to the 49ers. Even if you beat the Patriots or the Lions, that gets you in the playoffs. 9-7 gets you in the playoffs. You got a Bears who was 8-8. And to me, what was so disappointing about the Cardinals is, to me, during the offseason, to me, they made the perfect move. Get rid of a liability like David Johnson, who couldn't stay on the field. You get a D-Hop, and all D-Hop was an asset, or is an asset. His season numbers were, you got a guy that caught 115 passes, 1,407 yards, and 6 touchdowns. 6 touchdowns. Then you got a guy like Larry Fitzgerald, who's not having the best numbers, but he's that leader in the locker room. So you got a veteran in the locker room. You got Kyler Murray, who's going to be better than Lamar Jackson. Then you got Buda Baker on the defense. You got Patrick Peterson on the defense. You got, oh my God, Hassan on the defense. So you have a defense, an offense. I ain't even mentioned Kenyon Drake running for over 900 yards. You have a 1,000-yard receiver. You have a quarterback who is in a race for the MVP. You have a running back that ran over 900 yards. You got defensive pieces, and you still can't make the playoffs. Y'all guys still can't make the playoffs. They pulled the choke job. And sadly enough, like I said in my title, Kliff Kingsbury will pay that price. If the Arizona Cardinals do not get in the playoffs next season, he will pay that price. And here's why. First and foremost, the team made a move to get DeAndre Hopkins. I'm gonna just say that again. And with a piece like that, you expect to at least go to the playoffs. With Kyler Murray in his second year, you expect to at least go to the playoffs. Not even asking to win a game in the playoffs, but at least go to the playoffs. At least you have pieces. Then and plus, not saying, trust me, they not saying that Josh Rosen is better than Kyler Murray. That's pretty laughable. But you trade away they guy Josh Rosen, you get Kyler Murray, you get your guys, you get your pieces. They built the team for you to coach, and you don't get nowhere. First year, pretty good excuse. You got Kyler Murray as a rookie. He's still trying to figure it out. Don't really have weapons, but now you get the weapons, and now it was time to make that move to go into the playoffs, and y'all couldn't at least do that. You got guys like Deshaun Watson, Carson Wentz, Patrick Mahomes, and things like that. They go into their second year balling. And you telling me you got a Kyler Murray who you couldn't make that happen with? And with offensive weapons, defensive weapons, you couldn't make that happen. I'm telling you, if that coach don't take them to the playoffs next year, Kyler Murray's not going nowhere. DeAndre Hopkins, who they just paid, not going nowhere. Buda Baker's not going nowhere. Patrick Peterson might go somewhere, but I highly doubt that coach is going to go somewhere if they do not go to the playoffs next season. Arizona Cardinals once again pulled the choke job. Even if you look at some of my Arizona videos, I'm like, man, Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins, they can be a scary duo. I said that's a feared duo, and they were a feared duo, but they just couldn't win enough games. Man. And once again, man, they pulled the choke job. gotta win. You gotta win more than 8 games. You have to with the talent you have. I never really heard Arizona Cardinals dealing with injuries. Maybe Kyler Murray was nicked up here and there. Like they never really dealt with injuries this year, like season-ending injuries, or they lost to Buda Baker or anything like that, or they lost their guy Keandre, or DeAndre Hopkins got hurt really bad. No, you really had your guys all season. You really had your guys all season and still couldn't make it happen. Somebody's going to pay the price. Not this year, I don't think so. This year, I don't think so. But next year, somebody will pay the price. And I feel bad for Larry Fitzgerald. He had to go out like this, you know. They wanted to make one last run, but nope. It goes 8-8. He's going to retire. He's going to go to the Hall of Fame. To me, he has the best hands I ever seen in my lifetime. I'm a young man. I'm 24. But he has one of the best hands I ever seen. That man can catch anything. His longevity in the league, staying with one team, and he's a good man. He don't deserve to go out like this. He don't deserve to go out like this. I wanted that man to at least get a ring. You don't really see a lot of GOAT receivers get rings like a Terrell Owens or a Randy Moss. You don't really see guys like that get a ring. Julio Jones, Larry Fitzgerald, I believe he deserved one, but that is what it is. At least he played the one. Arizona Cardinals, once again, man. When you talk about disappointing teams like the Eagles, the Vikings, you got to put Arizona up there. You can say the Vikings because of their defense lacked. They didn't have enough pieces. You could say Eagles with the injuries. What other disappointing team out there? I can't even think of one, but I'm pretty sure they got a good excuse. To me, the Arizona Cardinals have no excuse. Dolphins. Maybe Dolphins was too young. They choked, but maybe they was too young and not ready. They don't know what quarterback they gonna commit to or not. They just start back winning. I guess you could say I guess you could say Miami Dolphins disappointed, but at least they won 10 games. So it's like, nah, I'm not giving this team no passes. Y'all choked, man. Y'all choked. And by y'all record, y'all definitely did not deserve to go to the playoffs. But with that talent and those pieces, y'all supposed to went to the playoffs. Man. That's all I got to say. Even before I even get off this, Kyler Murray numbers. He threw for 3,971 yards, 26 touchdowns, 12 picks. And this guy was supposed to be the MVP. He was supposed to be this MVP better than Lamar Jackson. My God, how laughable that sound now. Man. And I just hope for the best for this team next year, man. I really do. I never was the guy that hate the Arizona Cardinals, but I just expected better. Man. But what do you think and how do you feel about the Arizona Cardinals? Do you think they choked? I don't see how you don't think they choked. I'm going to get into my NFL updates again. I see that y'all like those videos, so I'm gonna constantly do it. It's just today wasn't that many updates. Today wasn't that many updates. But I will get into it tomorrow. It might be a short video. Might do it really early in the morning, drop it really early in the morning. I'm going to get back to those NFL updates. But Arizona just could not escape me this time again. No, not this time. But this is Alcabir, the analyst. Ghost.